Hey guys, welcome to today's episode. And in today's lesson, we're going to learn everybody's favorite bilingual Christmas song, Feliz Navidad. All right, so first things first, what we have to do when learning a song, the, always make sure that you know the chords to the song first. So, first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the three chords that the song is made up of. All right, which are these. We have D major, G major, and A major. Those are our chords. So what makes this easy is that this is basically just for a simple version of the song. Right? Of course, we could do like the guitar leads and stuff like that, but just for what we're doing here, this is just the three chords that we have. So if you already know these chords, that's great. If you don't know these chords, take a minute to get comfortable with each one, okay? And when you're comfortable with each chord, then come back and then we'll start off the song. So now we're going to take a look at the song itself. Now the song is pretty simple, and I'm going to show you the lyrics with the chords and how they line up. Now, one thing to remember is that the only real change in this song is going to be how you strum it in different parts, okay? And I'm going to show you that. So what happens here is when we're playing the Spanish section of the song, we're going to be doing more of like a staccato type of strumming, which is like, we're going to have like some rest inside of there, right? Now, and when we're doing the English part, it's going to be a little bit more driving. And when you listen to the song, you go, oh, that makes sense. But here's something I want to point out. Like this D chord right here is only implied because when we go to that part, there is no actual music. It's only him saying the words Feliz Navi, and then we come in with our G chord. Okay, so, but the thing is that this D chord was the chord that was being played right before the music stopped. So if we look at it, it just kind of looks like the chords kind of fall all over the place. But in reality, we're only playing this chord progression the entire time. D, G, A, D. Okay, and this is important to keep in mind throughout the song. We start with a D chord and we end with a D chord. So what that basically means is that we're going to do a 4 count with a D, then we're going to do a 4 count with the G, a 4 count with the A, then a 4 count with the D, and then we're going to go and do another 4 count with our D chord again, because we've gone back to the beginning. And this does confuse people at times. We just have to realize that once you're in the flow of the song, you're just doing an 8 count with the D. But when we started off, it doesn't seem that way. It just seems like it's out of place. All right, so, but once you get the flow of it, it becomes very simple. So the thing is, what our song is doing now is, if we're playing the intro music, right, we can start on our D. Feliz Navidad. See, now we go in our G. A. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Now, if you're going to sing the song and play along with it, I always suggest first just strumming the chords in the spot where the change occurs. So when we're playing this song, I always like to play that D chord first, just so that you have something to sing to. You're staying and you're in key with the song. So if you just kind of start singing Feliz Navidad, you might start singing in a different key. So I like to use that D chord as a way to help find the pitch. Now I'm not going to do a singing lesson or anything like that, and I don't really I'm not interested in being a singer. as perhaps. But if you are, then keep that in mind. But if you're going to have other people sing along with you, it's always good to just kind of strum the chords first. And just remember, we have that progression: D. So we have that D, G, A, D, and then we do D again, right? So D, A, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Felicidad. As you see, now it's going to go back into that beginning, Feliz Navidad, and that's where we play our G again. And you got to feel for that A part there, right? So it's the rhythm for that A part. Right, you got to kind of feel where it lands, because there is no lyrics in this spot right here. And because there's no lyrics in this spot right here, you're just going on the flow of the song instead of trying to align it with the words like here. Like technically this is in the same space that this would be in. Like it's in the same spot. But we have the words there to kind of fill in the gap so that we know when we're switching to that chord. When there are no words there, we kind of have to just feel it out. But it's not very difficult because it does land in the same spot. Okay, so, and now the same thing happens here. We play this D chord here, and then the music stops. Technically, that D chord's not there. It's just implied. And then, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Right? And then remember, now we have our D here. And what we're going to do, we're going to strum through it 2 times, because D is also here. Merry Christmas, G, then A, and back to D. So this section of the song is probably a little easier to see the actual chord progression, especially right here. If we start it right here, we have the D, G, A, D, and then we just go back. So you can see how this song is relatively simple. So my opinion on practicing this is put on the song and just play along with it. And you'll start to hear how you fall in line with the song. All right? And then get comfortable with it. Play this song with friends, family. And I hope that this video helped you out with learning how to play the song. Pretty simple song. And comment any questions that you have, and I'll be sure to answer them for you. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.